Hi kids. Okay, today in Fundations, we are going to add to our student notebook where we add our trick words and our vocabulary words. And I've told you before, we're getting pretty filled up. So if there's ever not enough space, you go to the next available spot because I still want you to have practice writing it down. So sorry, I'm not there to help you with it, but just find a spot that's close to where it should be. Okay. Okay, so let's add our trick words. Our first trick word, which is in the back of the book, the student notebook, should be being. Being. And I'm going to let you find that, and then I am going to tell you how to spell that because that is a tricky word. I'm going to use it in a sentence. Thank you for being the very first person in line. Being. And you spell being. B-E-I-N-G. Being. Thank you for being the caboose today. Okay. Press pause if you need to keep working. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going on. The next word, and I bet our T's are filled up. Next trick word is there. And this is a different kind of there than T-H-E-R-E. Would you please go over there and sit? This there shows possession or has to do when something belongs to someone. That is their new puppy. Okay, what is theirs? The puppy is. There. And we'll have lots of practice with that throughout the rest of your life, actually. Okay, and the last trick word, and I'm not sure why Fundations calls this a trick word because it's an R-controlled vowel, but it is first. So go to the F's in your trick words, and it is first. F-I-R-S-T. Okay, so you should have those words in your student notebook. And now we are going to go ahead and look at two of our new spelling words with our rules to add into our vocabulary words. And hopefully you have this with you so that you can spell it correctly. But if not, I'm going to spell it also and show you how to mark it up. Okay. So the first word we're going to do in our vocabulary words is we're going to do the word classes. How many classes did you have today at school? So the root, so classes begins with a C, right? And the root word is class. So spell class. And hopefully there's room. If not, find room somewhere in your book. We'll spell class. And there is a blend. And there is a bonus letter. And we're going to make it say classes, which would mean more than one. Class is one class. Classes is more than one. And we know our rule is if a word ends in S, X, or Z, then it is going to have an ES added to it. So I am adding an ES to make the suffix, and it says classes, which means more than one. Classes. Okay, now for your sentence, and this is a biggie. So do your very best on how much room you're using, all right? Here is your sentence. We write, and that's a word from last week, we write many words in our classes. We write many words in our classes. We write many words in our classes, and I'm going to write that along with you. Remember, we start with a capital letter. We write many, and that's an old trick word. Do you remember it? Many words in our classes. And what do you end with? Is it a telling sentence? Is it an asking sentence? Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to mark up all the words. I'm going to circle the trick words. On right, show that it's a VE syllable because it's got the silent E. We write, look at right, long I, silent E with the VE syllable. I circled all the trick words. Words is a closed syllable. Classes is a closed syllable. And make sure you underline the root word. Okay. The next word that we are going to add to our vocabulary words is taxes. So the root word is tax. All right, tax, we're going to underline it, and we're going to make it taxes. So we're going to add an ES because the word ends in an X, right? If it ends in an S, an X, or a Z, then we add an ES. I'm going to circle the suffix. Oh, and I'm going to do my closed syllable. All right? Okay. Now, this is another big sentence. Okay, so do your very, very best. Here it is. Mom and Dad dislike to do their taxes. Mom and Dad dislike to do their taxes. Mom and Dad dislike to do their, now this is the new word, the new trick word there, because whose taxes are they? They're your parents, so it belongs to them. So it's THEIR, dislike to do their taxes. Now I'm going to go mark them up. Notice on dislike, it's a two-syllable word. One is a closed syllable, one is a VE syllable. Okay. Mom and Dad dislike to do their taxes. So I marked both syllables on dislike. Taxes, don't forget the root word, very important to be in that habit. Okay, there you go, kiddos.